Happy Wednesday. Don't forget, drop me a like in down below. I'd appreciate that very much from the start. Click the button, smiley face, thumbs up in the comments, pizza slice in the comments, poo emoji in the comments, whatever you want to do. Or just drop me a comment in down below. Share this video, tag somebody that you feel this might benefit. It's going to be interesting, I promise. Walk and talk this morning, get some extra steps in, because you know, speed your body up, slow your fork down. Right. Oh God. Now, obviously if you've in and around the fitness stuff, you've basically got this thing about motivational slogans. There's a lot of that, and one thing that's often bandied around is this thing about fear and how to be fearless. Well, first and foremost, I work primarily with women, and one of the biggest factors over the years I've seen, particularly women not turning up to, say, group fitness sessions, is fear and nerves, because of, you know, scared of what people think and the whole thing. And that's fine, that's absolutely fine, that's normal. And the good news is you can't be fearless, because fear is normal. Fear is a natural human reaction which has kept us alive, and actually the form of human beings now, we wouldn't be here as a species if fear didn't exist, because fear would have stopped you going and stroking a saber-toothed tiger and going, oh, let's go and see what that is. Fear would have made you run and hide. So fear is perfectly normal. So you can't be fearless. So all this stuff about be fearless, you can't be fearless. It's normal. It's a normal reaction. Nerves, totally normal reaction to something new. First day of school stuff. You know what I mean? It evokes that first day of school stuff. So you can't be fearless. What you can do is, there's that quote, courage is not the absence of fear, it's the mastery of it. That's what you can do. You can master it. And how do you do that? Well, again, there's loads of different strategies to do that. But one I'm going to give you this morning, in case you are a bit nervous, because potentially you're watching this video and you like my page, you like my stuff, and you might even be interested in coming to join our group, but you are afraid. And that's normal and that's fine. So how do you conquer it? Well, there's a little voice in your head, the inner critic, the self-saboteur, whatever you want to call it. We've all got this inner critic. Now, in some people, it's louder than others. I've still got it. But it's always there in all of us. We've always got this inner critic, and I don't understand the psychological reason why it's there, but it's there. And anyone who tells you it isn't there is full of sugar, honey, ice and tea. So basically, how do you do that? Well, what you do is, the first thing is, when the voice speaks to you, and for the purposes of this, I read a good article the other day, let's call it a gremlin. When the gremlin speaks to you, you talk back to it. So what you do is, it will say something along the lines of, you're afraid of this, and you need to say, why am I afraid of this? What am I afraid of exactly? Question it. When you're calm and when you've chilled out, just question it. What am I actually afraid of? And then list those reasons down, and then understand those reasons, and then ask yourself whether or not those are actually valid, and some of them might be. Now, if you come to a conclusion that you are scared because you're not good enough, well, the question you ask yourself there is, it's not about not being good enough, it's about just doing something different and taking a step. So, for example, if you say to yourself, oh, this won't work because you're not good enough, we'll say, well, you don't need to be good enough, you just need to start and take a step. Like, for example, with our 28-day transformation program, we always have a chat on the phone with somebody first to make sure they're ready. And sometimes people aren't, and that's fine. You've got to be ready to make the change. But if you question that fear and say, actually, what am I nervous about? This, am I nervous because I think I'm not good enough? Well, you don't need to be good enough. You just need to start something different. You just need to take a few steps different. You don't need to deserve it. You don't need to go into this deep psychological process. You just need to ask yourself, well, what are the simple steps I need to take? So you're not going to be fearless. You're not. It's not possible. But when you start to understand why you're nervous, why you're afraid, and it's normal, you can then start the process of taking the steps to fix it. And that comes from small little baby steps in the right direction, particularly if you've got low self-esteem, low confidence, you want to start something new that you are fearful of and are nervous about. All you need to do is take some small steps. But you've got to do that in a way that works, in a way that's doable. Because if it's not doable, you won't do it, okay? So don't beat yourself up for being afraid or being nervous, because that's normal. What we need to do is get you taking steps and questioning those fears, questioning those thoughts, so you understand yourself better. And then once you understand yourself better, you can accept yourself, a bit windy, and then you can start taking the right steps to make the changes. Not easy, but fairly simple. So if you do want to have a chat about that, and we do want to have a chat and see if you're ready, and find out sort of where you're at and what you want to do, and you're a woman obviously over 30 and you want to have a chat about our women-only program, we have some spaces, 28 days. Comment down below for our 28-day transformation, or drop me a message via the page. We'll get in touch, we'll have a chat, and we'll just see if you're ready. And if you're not, no, I'm done, okay? As always, I'd appreciate a like down below, a comment, smiley face, thumbs up, pizza slice in the comments. Let me know you're doing okay. Share this video, it's much appreciated. Tag somebody in that feel it might help, and let's have a good day.